Hey babe, nice for you to make it.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Okay, hi everybody. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Miss Martinez, and I was thinking we could start by doing introductions and basically how you're related to one another. So you could start.
My name is Sanjanique, and this is my mom, Candace. That's her friend.
Okay.
My name is Candace. This is my daughter Tanjanique.
Okay.
This is my fiance Catherine Santana.
Okay.
I'm Catherine Santana. This is my fiance, and that's my future daughter-in-law.
Okay. Okay. So what brings you guys here today?
I guess I can start. Again, Tanjanique's my daughter. She's been my daughter for 17 years. I was married to her father for 15 years. We divorced 2 years ago. Tanjanique is now 17. I met Catherine Santana maybe a year and a half ago. Now we're engaged, preparing to get married. Tanjanique is not very happy with the fact that me and her father divorced. Her father was unable to make it tonight because he works all the time. That's one of the reasons why we did get divorced. I think she hasn't healed from our divorce, and I don't think she's too fond of Catherine, and mainly we're here because of her, and I want to make sure that she's comfortable with Catherine, and hopefully we can all be just one big happy family.
Okay. So Tanjanique, would you like to say what you're feeling or what you would like to get out of today?
I don't really know what they want me to get out of this. I feel like I'm here just to be here. I don't really care for my mom's relationship.
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever care for it. I feel like my dad and her were perfect, and she's saying that she decided to leave because he worked a lot, but he was providing for his family.
Okay.
So I don't really know what they expect me to get out of this.
Okay. And I'm going to let everybody have a chance to say what they would like. So, Catherine, can you tell us what you would like to get out of today?
Yes, of course. I'd like to have a cordial relationship with Victor Medina, who is the father. I'd like to be there for Tanjanique and, start building our relationship. I don't expect her to trust me, but, sweetie, I love you. I love you and your mom, okay?
She doesn't even know me.
Have you guys spent much time together prior to coming here? Like, what has your relationship been before today?
Well, I honestly don't think we have a relationship.
Okay.
We live in the same household, that's it. We hardly ever talk because I don't really feel like we can relate on things. So
Okay.
I just keep my distance. I mean, I speak to her if she speaks back. I mean, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but
Sometimes you don't speak, Tanjanique. Let's just be honest. It's just us here. This is confidential. You can be honest. You can express yourself.
for the most part, I speak back.
Okay. So, is there anything that Catherine can do that would help your relationship with her?
Besides leaving,
Yes.
I doubt it.
Yeah, besides it.
She's not, I love you, Tanjanique, but that's not going to happen. We're engaged. We love each other. We just want you to accept us.
and this is why I told you that I don't know why they brought me here.
Okay. So, let's start with, what about your relationship with your dad? How is that going?
I have an amazing relationship with my dad. Like, I love my dad. My dad is the perfect dad. I don't see anything wrong with him working. I love him.
Okay. Okay.
I try to explain to her that it's not just providing financially. Like, I need to be fed emotionally and physically. And he wasn't there to deliver. I know she's a little, young, and she doesn't fully understand. But I tell her, like my mother used to tell me, just keep on living. Just keep on living. But I don't understand why she just can't be happy for us. Like, my happiness reflects in, she sees it, and I just don't understand why she just can't accept my happiness, me being happy. Me and Catherine are happy.
Why does she need approval? She does. I don't have to be happy. I'm not in a
Because you're my
relationship.
daughter, and I
Well,
love
you are her daughter, and as a part of a family, I think it's important for all the family members to support each other because you can feel that in a household. So,
Well, I've asked her if I could go live with my dad. So why won't she just let me go live with my dad?
You were gonna be living alone. He works 60 plus hours.
I'd rather live alone than.
But you need some type of interaction.
You don't even know how to do laundry. How are you gonna survive? I'm worried about you.
I'm sure my dad can teach me how to do laundry.
okay.
I don't
So,
know.
I think she's borderline suicidal too, if you want to just throw it out there. I'm afraid to leave you alone,
Tanjani,
Tanjani.
can I ask you what it is about their relationship that is bothering you
I
so
just
much?
don't agree with their relationship. I feel like it's just not right. It's not good. What type of example? I don't understand the example they're trying to set for me. I feel like I'm 17 years old. I'm not oblivious. I'm not dumb. I feel like it should be a man and a woman.
Okay.
You know, I mean, sure enough, she can love whoever she wants, but it's embarrassing. Like I don't want my friends thinking that, oh, my mama's dating a woman, so
But
I'm
I
gonna be
always
dating a
taught
woman.
you, don't
So-
let others define who you are.
I don't
Growing
know. I
up,
just don't agree.
even when it was me and your
Candace,
father.
have you guys had this conversation prior to Catherine coming into your lives?
You
She
know,
was fine with me before. We used
Before
to
I knew
do
they were
stuff.
dating, they were friends, and now all of
She
a
sure
sudden they're
enjoyed all those
dating, and
trips to Disneyland.
now all of a sudden they're dating. and
Universal
getting engaged.
Studios, Knott's Berry Farm.
So as friends, she was a okay person in your life.
Yeah, she was as my mom's friend.
So the issue to you is the fact that they're in a romantic relationship.
Yes, I do.
so
not
what if it was
understand
another man? Would you still be just a, would you,
If it was a man, would you be accepted?
I mean, it depends. If he was a good man, maybe I would.
but
be.
Catherine is a good woman.
So the fact of the female-female relationship is what is bothering you.
I mean, that bothers me the most. Maybe that bothers me the most. I feel like my mom is just rushing into another relationship. She didn't even give my dad a chance, so I feel like
17 years? 15 years, excuse me. 15 years.
So why would you just throw 15 years down the drain? I feel like that's why I feel like my mom's just rushing into another relationship.
I think dirty laundry
Like
needs to
my
come
dad,
out.
what else did my dad do wrong besides working?
Plenty.
How would she know?
I think, you know, I'm
The
sure
idea here is not to badmouth your dad. I want to have a cordial relationship with him. However, you know, it didn't work out. And now I'm part of the picture and I want to have a good relationship with you, just like we used to before you had to see me as your mother and, you know what I mean, your mother-in-law.
I feel like if my mom knew this was somebody she was dating, she shouldn't have introduced her to me as her friend. She should have been straight up.
Well,
with me.
relationships,
From the
the
beginning.
most healthiest relationships
And
start off as
Maybe
friends.
then I would have liked her differently. Maybe then I would have a different.
I think you
outlook.
just
So
need
how
to
do you
give her a
feel
chance.
about what Tanjanique is saying, Candace?
I mean, I understand where she's coming from, and we've had this conversation more than once. As far as like my happiness is concerned, I try to explain to her, you know, me and her father, we just didn't work. The love was dead. I understand he provided for us, and you know that's why she's able to, go to college and not have to worry about anything. But our relationship suffered because of that.
Okay.
And I just wasn't happy. And I do want her to accept Catherine because Catherine makes me happy. When she makes bad decisions, you know, I don't badmouth her. I'm still her mother. I'm going to always be there to support her, love, and provide for her.
Okay.
And I don't feel like she has the same interests.
So let's start by talking about the fact that Catherine right now is not going anywhere. And your mom will always be your mom. So the situation is the situation. So let's start by trying to find ways we can have acceptance and move forward. So, Catherine, what would you like to see your role be? Not with just Candace, but with Tanjanique.
I want us to be a loving family. I don't want Tanjanique to hide pills in her room. That worries me. I know it stresses out Candace, and I can see why. You know, Candace and I have been friends for a very, very long time. I saw Tanjanique grow up. I'm not oblivious to, you know, why the relationship broke up and why it didn't happen. So I need to just move forward. I need to know that, you know, she's going to be okay and she's going to be able to express herself to us instead of, you know,
Resulting to pills or
pills
Even
and
other-
you know, I've had some money missing too. I don't know what to expect. I don't want her to feel like, you know, we're throwing her under the bus. I want to address it before it becomes a bigger issue.
Okay. And as far as the role, would you like to be a mother figure or more of a friend figure?
At this point, she doesn't need another mother. I'm her mother.
Okay.
Well,
So
I
Tiffany-
think I just don't agree with that. I don't know what type of figure she wants to be for me, but I think it's kind of crazy how you can watch me grow up from a child, me pretty much thinking you're like an auntie, and now all of a sudden what are you? Like, what am I supposed to refer to you as?
Okay.
I don't understand.
You can still call me Kat. You've always called me Kat all your life. You
Okay.
don't need to call me Mom.
So those are some things we can start thinking about. The fact that she doesn't have to be a second mom, you know, but she can be the same person that she was before, and their relationship.
So
doesn't
she can
have
be
to
my auntie?
If you want to, if that's the only way you're going to accept her, she can be your auntie.
The way you.
You don't have to label her as your mom. You don't have to label her as your mother's girlfriend. She could just be Catherine.
So let's get back to how you're coping with this situation. You know, I've heard
Well,
the
for
pills.
starters, I have not taken pills.
Okay.
And why would she accuse me of stealing her money? How does she know my mom didn't take her money or something? Like, I don't need to steal her money. My dad gives me money. Like, I don't have no reason to steal money from them. My mom knows that my dad gives me money every day, every week. If I need money, my dad's gonna bring it to me.
So has there been something else with the pills that we're missing,
I don't know. I don't even know what pills they're talking about.
Candace?
The pills, Cindy. That's why she thinks it's funny. Do you think this is just a joke?
I think it's funny that my mom thinks I'm taking pills.
I just hope you're not. Maybe it was just something that
You should know me well enough to know that I'm not taking pills.
I don't want to believe it. But the way you've been acting, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I've seen her take pills. I've seen her sleep for very long periods of time. I have really bad back pain, and so I have a lot of like Norco prescriptions, and I'm just running out of them a lot sooner than I should. You know, I always carry cash. I don't like that credit card stuff. You know, she does all of that. You know, we work together with the money. I'm really good about keeping track of my cash, and so it's been missing. And that's fine that she took it. I'd rather she, you know, ask for it. But I don't care about the money. I care about the pills. I need her to not take the pills anymore.
Okay. So can we just, you know, this is a confidential meeting. Anything you say here is not going to leave. So if they already know that there's an issue, I'm the only one in the room who wouldn't know, and I won't be saying anything. So can we be honest
I
about
don't
the
believe
issue?
that. I don't feel like they know that it's an issue. I feel like they just think it's an issue.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel like I have an issue.
so you
I
think
am-
just taking them is not? You
It's
take
not
a
like I'm
little
just
bit?
taking them excessively. I only take them when I have a headache.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
Let's just work on, if you have a headache, why don't we start with mild prescriptions like Tylenol? Norco is a prescribed medication.
That knocks you out.
Yeah. I mean, and that's fine. If you have it, that's when you come to me or you go to Catherine and you talk to us. We just need some communication.
So what do you think would be another form of a coping skill we can work on?
I don't know.
What do you like? What are some of Tangenique's likes?
I would like to have time with my mom by just me and my mom. Quality time with me and my mom.
We can do
Since
that.
Catherine has been there.
We can.
That's
That's
something that
not
we
a
very rarely
problem.
Okay, so
We
Catherine,
can
do
do
you
a
think-
once a week thing.
Would
Just
you be
me and
supportive of that, Catherine?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
We used to always do things together, and if it's an issue now, I don't have a problem with it. I can go golfing.
So it sounds like that might be something that we can start. So maybe, once a week. Do you think that that's reasonable for
Of course.
you guys to make some time?
Anything
once a
for
week?
my baby.
It's fine.
Do you think that that would maybe help some of?
I mean, I'm sure it would probably,
Communication?
it would help.
Okay. And what about how often are you with your mom and with your dad?
50-50.
Okay. So on one of the days that she's with you. Okay. So after that, would you be willing to do a day with Catherine as well to improve without your mom?
Without my mom?
To improve
That
that
would probably take
relationship?
a little bit of time, but
I
mean, it's
I'll
something
take
that I would
I'll
probably-
take the baby steps. I'll take
Okay.
her and me, and then we can try to.
I'll be
Right.
patient.
Because I think a lot of the issue, right, you liked Catherine before, but the relationship part is what's bothering you. So I think it would be very beneficial to just remember what it is you liked about Catherine and have some alone time just as a person with her, not as your mother's girlfriend.
She loves playing softball.
Okay? So maybe go play softball with Catherine. Would that be something you'd be willing to try?
maybe.
Yes, because honey over here, she's not very good.
Handles all the money.
She does.
Well, I think those are some good starting points. What do you think, Tiffany?
I guess it's fine.
Okay. So can we all meet back next week?
Yes, but can I see you a little after so I can schedule Victor in and you guys can do your own separate
Definitely.
session? And hopefully next week he can come too.
Okay.
He's normally we're very good communicators. Like he will always be my friend. He will always be Tangini's father. So we'll have a good relationship. So I'll
That'd be
get in
great.
touch with him so we can.
That would be great.
I'll walk you out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. You guys, I thought I pressed the timer and it's like, I don't know if it's because my phone locked, but it stopped.